Question: do you feel personally stuck in life? Let's talk about it. Back in a few. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Right now, it doesn't look like you're looking at a New York City background. Right now, you're looking at a background in, I believe, somewhere in near Catania, Sicily. Don't get me wrong, not 100%, but I could thank Steve Young for this pretty picture, and I really, really like it. I don't like to be stuck. I don't like to feel like it's always the same thing. Do you feel like stuck in life? Do you feel like you do the same things over and over and life has become a rut? Do you also think that you're in a negative place in life where you think it's going to last forever? This is the whole purpose of today's little message. Bad times are not forever. Being stuck is not forever. Can you fix this? Even by making some little minor positive changes in your life. Perhaps you feel financially stuck. Perhaps you feel psychologically, emotionally stuck. Now, remember, I am not a psychotherapist or anything of that nature. I'm just Jan from New York City, just exercising a little bit of what I call a little common sense. But sometimes a little common sense can go really, really far. Is there something that we can do? Yes, we can look in the mirror and remind ourselves that even though we may be going through whatever the personal challenge is, whether it's a financial challenge, whether it's a physical challenge, whether it's some sort of fear or anxiety or pressure challenge, whatever the challenge may be, the thing is, we all need to look in that mirror and say, whatever this thing is, it is not our forever place. And I have had this conversation with you guys in the past, but keep in mind that now that I have a few more viewers than when I originally said this conversation, I think certain things bear worth repeating, because especially now you put on the negative information. The negative information is bombarding us at times. It even bombards us on certain social media sometimes. Negative information, television, negative information, the news, magazines, blah, blah, blah. There's also good information. So why don't we put the same effort, energy, and attention into the good, positive information? If you feel financially stuck, always know there are things that you can do about it. This is one of the reasons I talk about empowerment all the time. I want to remind all of us, we are empowered. You know, even if it's like what, as they call a tiny win, okay? Tiny wins go far. Start small. Take control of your life. Remember, we do live in a world of choices, and it's up to us to make things better. We can do it. And never forget the power of prayer. And yeah, I'm going to stick my neck out and say it just like that. Don't forget the power of prayer. Prayer is a very, very important thing in my life. And if you've been away from that, that's something that I strongly recommend. Because carrying all the weight, all the burden by yourself is just not easy. And in this world, we need at times to be able to put that load down, put that sack of potatoes down, or whatever you want to call it. But know this, negative times are not your forever place. Being broke is not your forever place. You're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. That is not your forever place. You want to own something? You could do things to make it happen. You have the power to do it. And if you lack that confidence, well, I strongly suggest, again, go back to the power of prayer and know that God has your back. Things will get better. Negative things are not your forever place. Say, you know what? I'm going to shake this thing off. I'm going to shake off this feeling of negativity, and I'm going to pull myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. If you made a mistake, so what? Pencils have erasers. Milk glasses get spilled. People make mistakes. Forget about it. Dust yourself off. Get back on the horse and start all over again. You can do it. We can do it. I just wanted to remind you today, there isn't anything that you can't do as long as you put your mind to it. You have a savings goal, you want to hit that particular goal, name it and claim it. Come up with a plan. Here's the difference between success and failure in life. The biggest difference between people who are successful and those that don't hit the mark, the ones that don't hit the mark usually have zero plan. No, because a goal without a plan is merely a wish or a dream. You don't want that. Create the goal, create the plan. This is not your forever place if you're sitting in a negative situation. I promise you, it will get better. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City, wishing everybody a most amazing day. I'm going to close out the show, and I'll be right back. Even technology could take a turn for the worse once in a while, but you know what? You gotta laugh it off. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care.